Oh hey, I'm Chris Paquette, and today we're going to be interviewing stakeholders of the tattoo community to see if they're looked at as positive or negative.
10 years.
I started my first apprenticeship when I was 15, right after I dropped out of high school, and I've been working here this time around since January of last year.
Just people every day and doing what we do and doing something so permanent makes you hold yourself to a better moral standard, so to speak. So,
I mean, in definitely more ways than one. It helps you just feel more confident in yourself, right? Like, it's like a little boob job. Like, you can look at that area of your body and be like, damn, I feel a lot better about that than I felt before it was tattooed. In terms of, like, professionally, like, it changed everything.
I would say anywhere between 18 and 60.
Since we're in the middle of campus, probably between like 19 and 25, I would say, but we definitely do get a decent amount of middle-aged clients and older clients.
Yes.
I wouldn't say that I've been judged necessarily for being a tattoo artist, because I think especially in like modern society, like it's cool to be a tattoo artist. Like people sort of look up to it because they see it as this kind of like weird outlaw lifestyle. Like I would say it's definitely harder being a heavily tattooed person than it is to be a tattooer. I mean, it's hard to do. Like, I think it's totally valid, like you get things and then you change and grow as a human because that's what you're supposed to do in life.
Yes, they have.
Yes.
I mean, not really, because both of my parents are pretty heavily tattooed.
I think I'm gonna get one eventually, but I just don't know what I'm gonna get yet.
No, I don't have any tattoos. Honestly, because I'm too indecisive to decide what I would want to permanently put on my body.
None. I'm not opposed to getting tattoos, but I'm just waiting until I know that it's one that, I don't know, when I know, I know. And I didn't know yet.
It tells a story, it expresses who they are, I guess.
To express like something that's important in their life, like on their body, and they can have it forever.
I don't know, it's just a good way to express yourself, and if it's something that you would want on your body for the rest of your life, then why not?
No, never.
No.
No.
I don't think it should be blatant, but I don't think they necessarily have to be completely covered up. If you got a full sleeve, maybe, but just a small one, I don't think so.
No.
Depending on like how professional the setting is, I think that under circumstances, yeah.
Yes, I have one tattoo.
Yeah, I have one.
I do. I have 7 tattoos.
Expression. Tattoos, at least to me personally, are a way to express something that you like or something that's important to you or something about you.
For fun.
I really enjoy the art, decorate your body with art and stuff, and I like the process of getting them. I think it's fun.
Not that I know of.
Yeah, when I show people my lip tat, they either like, that's sweet, that's stupid, you're weird. So yeah.
Yes, my parents have been upset when I've told them because I got them without them knowing. They get over it, they get used to them. They've started to understand that it's my body, like I can do what I want with it.
I don't think you should, because it's permanent and you get it there. It's permanent, so you shouldn't cover it up.
I got it on my lips so I could have it covered like at all times.
I mean, I definitely do it in, certain occasions, talking to like a professor or something, or maybe I have like an interview. I'll typically try and wear like a long sleeve. I have one on my chest, so I'll have to button it up, wear a tie. I have one on my finger, so I try and wear a ring over it. So I definitely do try to cover them up during certain times. It's not that I'm ashamed of them, it's just that certain people feel different ways about them, and I don't want to take that risk.
depending on what work environment you're in, like a more professional one, people will probably judge you. But I mean, if you're in like a laid back, casual environment, I think I don't know, people don't see that as a negative.
I feel like it's a negative connotation because people assume.
I feel like some people get judged really quickly based off their appearance because your first appearance is almost everything when you meet someone.
So for whatever reason, they feel like they can't trust them, or they feel like you know they're a rebel or whatever.
Like some jobs, like teachers and like doctors, maybe like I can see where that can be a problem. If like there's tattoos on like the doctor's like forehead, that could be an issue. Or like a teacher teaches like kindergarten, but like.
I don't know. I mean, I definitely think that it's moving to like a more like accepting thing. I mean, I grew up in New York, and so like a lot of people, like people on Wall Street and stuff, like have tattoos.
You never judge a book by its cover. I mean, there's lots of things that people have in their lives going on, and there's lots of reasons that they do things, and lots of ways to express yourself. So
Everybody's got their own thing. Everybody's got their own way of doing things, so there's no reason to judge.
I really don't care about anyone else's opinion.
I wish that they just wouldn't assume that I'm like the majority of kids my age.
Don't judge a book by its cover. You know, I mean, that's the easiest way to say it is, you know, don't assume something about someone, and but don't, you know, judge anything about their character necessarily.
absolutely, I think you know, you just get to know people with tattoos. You ask them why. You know, it's something that's been changing a lot, especially in recent years. So I think it's changing. There's more acceptance now.
Yeah, I think it just like takes meeting someone who has one, or like knowing someone who has one, and listening to their reasons, and that can change your point of view.
I think like once people were to hear like a background story or like understand like why they got the tattoo and like what it means, like I feel like their opinion or like judgment on it would definitely change.
Yeah, I think that they need someone in their life that kind of could show them that really that doesn't mean anything about someone and anyone can have tattoos. Because I feel like it's a very conservative idea that tattoos aren't professional, and that it's kind of steering away from that as we move on.
When someone like meets someone with a bunch of tattoos, like, and they're like, oh my god, that person's not like a robber, I think that will change one person's perspective on it, and then soon they will share that.
Definitely. I think it's all about just like having a conversation with someone, like a conversation like this, just about like tattoos, you know, like that. If you go out of your way to like talk to them and meet them, you know, you might realize that they're just like a normal person, and that it doesn't change who they are.
Beautiful tats all over my back makes me so proud. I'm gonna shout it out loud. I got another tattoo.